also, apart from Alvin, there is also two more individuals, which is Yogi, who's taking IGCSA, and Shirley is taking SPM, which are slightly later dates. And unfortunately, they're not with us today, but no frets, we're still going to do whatever is needed for Alvin today. So welcome to you.
All right. Praise the Lord. You know, we want the Lord's blessings, right? Okay. We want the Lord's blessing. Well, near our housing estate here, near the shop lots, there are plenty of tuition center. Plenty. And you know that, you don't want to go through the streets because it's jammed, particularly from 8 o'clock in the night onwards to 11, maybe 10, at least 10 to 11, right? It's jam packed. Parents spend thousands and the nation spend billions in wanting to educate their children. For what? You ask the question. For what? And it's irony, irony that today we even have a phrase. Nowadays you don't need a degree lah. Degree now very worthless already. Are you agree with me? Or at least people are saying, alright, degree nowadays is just only a stepping stone. Huh? But yet, the tuition industries in the hundreds of millions to the billions. Think about it. Think about it. Think deeply. I'm a deep thinker. Okay? Really. Who is the best person who can ensure our children's future? You got to decide on yourself. You got to make that decision, because in church you will say God. Right? You will say God, you will say Jesus. But when you walk out of this place, is it still Jesus? Is this still the person of Jesus? Our child, our children, the best answer is still the Lord God Almighty. Amen, church. Today we want to bless Alvin because she's going to. You want to take your what exam?
PT3.
PT3, okay. He's going to take PT3. Study already, huh? Study already, huh? PT3 is like PMR, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. It is still important, okay? It may not define anything academically, but it is still important. The most important thing, Alvin, it is when you're studying is that you have to tell yourself, what is this for? There are students who can study. Then it's straight away, it's for the glory of God, they may say. But what if you find that, academically I struggle and I may not be able to perform as good as other people, some other friends you have in church? Is this still for the glory of God? Son, the answer is still yes. The answer is still yes. Because the Lord does not look at the A's. Huh? Only father look at the A's, and some other academic institution look at the A's. The Lord does not. There's no way. In the Bible it says that the Lord looks at the face of the person and the number of A's he gets in it. The Bible tells us the Lord looks at the heart, isn't it? The Lord looks at your heart. And if your heart, you have decided that I'm going to do my best for God. When I say, and you say you are going to do your best, really, you must study. You cannot be, go back home, sleep, then after that, eat, then after that, before I study, I warm up with a few computer games first, after warm up I did, then a little bit time, then you try. That's not very much of the best, isn't it? Alright? Best means, you know what? I have a schedule. Somebody work out a schedule. You agree with your parents or maybe your study group a schedule, and you stick to it, and you try your very best. Try. Sometimes you don't remember. You try, then you go back, you forgot again. Sometimes they taught you, and then you try. Again by yourself, it didn't work out. That doesn't matter, but that you have tried. Okay? That you have tried. And then you go home, you try again. Then you sleep early, and then you pray to God. You pray to God. You pray, God, help me. And after you have prayed to God and come to prayer meeting to pray some more, right? And you still get C or D, at the best B, didn't get an A. You know what? Help me. It's all right. It's all right. The Lord look at your heart. Okay? Because you still have SPM. You still have your college. If you start now, and when you start now, alright? Pastor prayer not powerful enough to just one time, boom. Otherwise, this whole place will be filled already. All from our tutor center will be coming here already. Okay. And also, I don't think so fair, Lord, if you have one time Alvin become, then what about me? What about me? Okay. Alright, so first we'll consider what about us. The Lord will grant you intelligence, but it's a process. It's a process whereby you determine to say, Lord, I want to glorify you in my life. I want to glorify you. If you have a plan for me, I believe your plan is always very high, very great, above my ability to imagine. Something significant, something that people will see me stand up for. I want to live my life for you in that perspective, in that way. When you have that kind of desire, God will carry you in a process of time. God will allow you, alright, to be trained, allow you to go through some tough time in order to discipline you, to help you discipline yourself. And when you do so, sometimes you will find that there will be like failures, there will be like things that you did not achieve as yet, and you feel disappointed and you feel discouraged. But the Lord will say, I allow it in order to, put some pressure in your life, some challenge in your life, so that you will call to me, cry out to me and say, Lord, I do not want to be insignificant. I don't want to be a failure. You are never going to be a failure, but the process, there will be challenges, there will be times it's going to be difficult, and you are going to say, Lord, in those times I'm going to cry out to you. And when you do so, you will see the hands of God over your life. One day you will see the face of God. Just let us stand up, even if it's only one person, it is